Hey, hey, hey. It's a small world after all. My wallet is right there. And God will you so. When Guardian love you so. Yay, nay? That's too bright. Perfect. Alright, so ideas on the build. I switched over to my other weapon rather than my staff at Endless Pyre. The damage is roughly the same, even though I sometimes he drops a second fireball. But this all did roll all stats and intelligence. I just wish instead of damage over time it rolled critical hit damage, because that'd be massive damage. So the staff you would want would probably be all stats, intelligence, core damage, and I just said it. My mind is gapping. Core damage. Oh, and critical hit damage. The boots are just for the critical strike chance, with also a bunch of movement speeds that'll help out. Although honestly, I might switch to different boots if I can find some with pretty decent movement speed. Disobedience for the pants. Pretty standard. I have all stats plus damage reduction, as you can see. It's kind of what you want. Gloves of the Illuminator. These are going to be kind of the best in slot. The higher you can get to where you get 5 ranks of Fireball, even better. Stuff like that. I already got some crit chance on that. Now my balance is at 42%, sorry, 35. That is a nice, pretty decent amount of damage reduction. I mean, or at least increase in damage, because again, it's 42% damage, so almost half the damage it's losing out on, which is insane because I'm hitting for 110,000. Then I have Remnant of the Infinite just for the quick teleport to move around, but also to stun them to proc the Fulmination. I think it's of control, the control aspect. The helm, I got the Protector, just extra damage reduction, cooldown reduction, barrier generation, but mainly it's cooldown reduction and the maximum life. If I could get rid of poison resistance or find a helm that has cooldown reduction and a lot of life with a high item power, I'm probably going to switch out and get the same one. For the amulet, I would say, again, I have a lot of damage reduction just because I'm a hardcore character, but movement speed, if you're running Isu's Heirloom as well. If not, I would run crit chance, crit damage if you can. Blazing, Devouring Blaze passive, mana cost reduction. Resource, actually, you know what? It might be resource, mana cost. Yeah, so resource cooldown, ranks Devouring passive, crit chance or crit damage, whichever one you can get on it. I'd probably go with. The ring, you want pretty much this. Critical strike chance, lucky, damage, fire damage. Now fire damage can be either fire damage or pyromancy damage, totally up to you. For this one, I would probably say on the amulet, run the increased critical strike damage of meteor and immediate fireball. I forgot to save it, so I just hold it record. That's what I would do with this. So this one's called Of the Three Curses. This is massive critical damage, by the way, because it's double this bonus against healthy targets, which as soon as you run into a fight, you're doing double damage, basically, or double crit damage. So the higher crit chance you have, the higher your critical hit damage is going to be. In terms of the, I would go with the Loop of Concentration if you can find one. Mineralization is increased from 40 to 50% if you've not taken damage in the last 2 seconds. This is massive. I noticed this, like, it is insane how much mana regen I have. The next one, I have the Incendiary Ring, so that's damage from your pyromancy skills. This got buffed with patch 1.1.1, fire. They have a 12% chance to restore 10 mana, and since your fireballs are bouncing, they're hitting a lot of enemies at a time because they're doing a massive AoE damage. You're going to proc this almost all the time. Picture this as the fire version of Druid's Storm skills, right? This is basically what it is, but as a ring, which is pretty cool. Again, I have frozen on this, and I'm looking for a better ring, because I really like the Raiment chest piece. I tried using my other chest piece because it had nothing but damage reduction on it. So I literally got one that rolled 3 slots for damage reduction, and then I rolled a 4th on myself to just flat damage reduction, which is pretty nice. The only downside is I felt like the Frost Nova for me, even with 5 stacks, the cooldown was too much. Then again, I don't have any cooldown reduction except for, I think, my helm. Yeah, just my helm, so that's kind of on me for that. Now, there's a few other passes that you can go with on here that I was thinking about doing. Since you have the stun here, run it, I can switch out the boots for the one where when I teleport, because I did have a max rolled one at my stash, to gain 30% increased movement speed after using teleport, which would be really nice to move around. What was the other one? Crap. I had this all, like, I mentioned this all earlier in my live stream, but then I forgot. I have to check my stash too. That's basic, barrier. The one with you have maximum mana, because how much mana regen that comes in this build, you could use the one that way if you do more damage at max mana. But I don't know how much damage that one is. Like the overall damage buff. God, I really need to start memorizing these names. Was it? This one. This one would help too, because that, again, more crit chance equals more damage on this build. So you could run an elemental aspect. What does that all go on? Yeah, see, that's... that's 64% too much power. So it's not that one. Couldn't use that one. So it'd be this one, the Edge Master's aspect, and it looks like it would go on the pants or the helmet. Granted, obviously it's 10% increased damage based on your available primary scene. But that's only 10%, so I don't feel like that would be really decent. Yeah, that does work. It rolls probably 10 to maybe 20 or 30%. So if you're putting on your weapon, that puts it at 60%. Is not bad actually. But that'll do 70 months, and then most enemies should be either immobilized, stunned, or at least immobilized or stunned. The frozen part, again, if you want to use Frost Nova, you can. But like I said, I just felt like the cooldown was too long on it, where I get my teleport that much faster. Now I did respec a few skills. I only have 2 in the warmth. I pulled everything out of Soulfire because that doesn't really matter. And I put them into my mana here, so that core and mastery skills do 9% increased damage when cast above 50 mana. Just because that's still an extra 9% damage. That's pretty decent. I thought about going for more mana, but I just don't have enough. It's only 103, so. Fine. Let's get into this. Oh, you know what? I think I crafted a better one. I did not. Alright, cool. What's the first one we're gonna do? I have. Do I still have a spider one? No. Well, I have a bunch of Path of the Blind. Increased healing, Avenger, attack speed, range. Yeah, that's what we do. I don't know if I've done the Path of the Blind yet, so we're gonna find that out. Oh, I didn't even go to the Paragon. Yeah, enter here. I think it's safe in here. Those are kind of the only skills that I've changed. But as far as Paragon goes, so the first thing you start off with, you just move up the right side for the non-physical damage. Work your way up here to Glyph. You want to throw in Destruction, and that's just for more critical strike damage. Pick up all the dexterity you can. Mine's level 15, I want to get it to 20. I feel like this got nerfed though because I feel like I was doing 98%. But then again, I could be wrong if I wasn't touched. And then we move over to the searing heat node. We're just trying to pick up as much intelligence as possible. Worked my way over to the pyromancy node. Picked up everything for that, for the fire damage and fire damage over time. Picked the searing heat. Worked my way all the way up to combustion. So with combustion, we got your more critical strike damage and fire damage, which is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Worked your way up to the glyphs. Then I went for the magic node for the fire damage, flame touched. Because why not? Again, extra fire damage. Can't go wrong. What's this one? Dexterity, fire resistance, doesn't matter. I might come back and pick this up because of how much it was buffed. Because that's more damage reduction. Boom, 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 boom. And that wouldn't be too many skill points to come over here and pick this up. Yeah, I might actually come back and do that. I'm going to do that after they get these 2 Paragon levels. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to come back and pick this up actually for more damage reduction. You don't necessarily need it if you're running softcore, but I'm running hardcore. And then from here, I worked my way over here. I picked up this damage reduction. And then hit Burning Instincts, because 500% increase. Holy crap. Yeah, I got a lot of intelligence, so it makes sense. I almost had the willpower, so another 5% damage reduction for burning enemies here. And then I came all the way back here, because I started, came up here, and then I worked my way all the way up here. Picked up Kindling, again, more damage bonus to elites and all that kind of stuff. And then I came over here and picked this up for the Safeguard, because that's damage reduction from elites, which is pretty fire, and some extra armor, because, as a sorceress, you need more armor. I'd probably double the armor that's in here, though, just because it's a sorceress, they're already squishy, they can use it. So I'm going to pick up these 2, and then I'm going to come back down here. See, intelligence and willpower, dexterity and intelligence. Willpower. Willpower. Dexterity, I'm going to get there. And willpower. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to come over like this and pick up this 5 willpower. And come up, probably click this, and these 2. I'm probably going to hit this one, then that one, then that one. I mean, it doesn't matter which one I get between those 2. I'm going to grab those because that buffs to the damage reduction. And that should put me at the willpower here, should put me over the willpower I need when I go to move over. So I can come here. I don't know what I go about this, so. I'll make it look more clean. I'll probably come up like this. Come over, boom, boom. Next, I can do this. Yeah. I'll probably come up though. So I come up over here. Let this one come up here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I can stop here, somebody here. Come up here, grab this and this. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I don't need that one. Do like that. Maybe that if I need to. Now that's strength, I don't need to do that. And somebody here, I can just come over here and just link something over on that side. Or I could even come over here and link something over that side. Well, let's figure it out. We'll figure it out as it goes on. Path is a blind. Let's go.
I'm not ready yet.
That's a treasure goblin for the gold. Honestly, I think I like the treasure goblin because it's like a cool aesthetic thing. They run around with you. I don't really care about it picking up. Okay. Everything's dying here. I need to keep the stones. Yeah, overall, definitely a fun build. I would recommend. This is so much fun, more fun than the ice one. That's all everybody runs anyways, ice and blizzard. Which means get it, it's pretty decent. I mean, you know, this one I still have a lot. Like by the time I hit 100 or 80, 85, 90, this build would be something else. Baby, you going to sleep?
I'm not ready yet.
I'm not being too loud, am I? Be kind of cool if they brought that one back from the second wrist guards. Alright, enough dicking around.
I need time to prepare.
I think the only thing to replace the staff and holding is probably going to be a Oculus. The ranks of teleport. Teleport around the more enemies I can stun. If I put this on, it's only 64%. But definitely this will definitely be a lot of damage. Put it teleport around, everyone will be stunned. It'll go on my secondary, my focus. If it'll go on a focus. Oh, let it snow, let it snow. Probably getting like two levels higher. So the main idea of the build would be to teleport in. Each other, dropping a fireball, or technically you drop a fireball, teleport in the direction of the fireball, so like if I go do this, teleport in, the ball would land where they all are while they're stunned, hitting that proc, and that would pretty much be it. Okay, whoops. Oh, sweet, beautiful. Any bosses for this substation. Oh, I still have one. Oops. I need to start using my health potion more. I'm afraid I'm gonna run out, but I'm not.
I'm not ready yet.
You're not. There's two right there. I think they should buff the next buff that should come. Because the amount of resources every single build has. They should have habits where instead of giving like 3 go up by like 10%. So if you're running anything else that has the Grand Scan, it just gives you that much more. Or if you even had like a Paragon node, it's like that, gives you fine. Because I know drinking potions, you can drink the potion. Not like 50 mana, it's like so fun. Not that much resources, at least on the sorceress. Oh, that probably has to do with the way the resource works on the source. So it regens a lot.
So.
It's another ring. It is 758. Damage to stun enemies is a little higher, but I don't think it's any better. Also, I haven't earned too many of those. I'll do another one. Fighting gold. Man, that's kind of wild though. I kind of want to keep it from my other source. Oh, this rolled 48%? Nice. Yeah, I mean, just having an offhand, look at that. 4.6 cooldown reduction, lucky hit chance, resource generation. There's a lot of cooldown that comes with having a source or a focus. Very tempting. Alright, so we're working on getting C15, and now it's 14. Let's give it a go. My face is red. If I find another one, I can drop it. But I want to keep this in my my other source. I do have an ice source, which the raiment would be really helpful on, and that's for that. I need to go through my stash tomorrow, clear everything out.
Are we buying or selling?
There's a lot of gold. I really wish I got more crushed blood thing than that. I wish this camera was better. I need to get a better camera. I need to get a better camera than what I got. I need to get a PC so I can stream my Switch too whenever I want to play some Pokemon. I don't know if I like this area. Alright, so I got that all recorded.
ready yet.
That was close.
Out of mana once again. And out of mana. I'm not ready yet.
Thought I missed. Basically, the more improved up the enemies are, the more damage you're going to be doing this build, because, focus on this other. At least I can actually take the enchantments around, see what else I can do with the enchantment slots, see what I can, kind of mess around with. I'm pretty sure Fireball's probably going to be best in slot, and obviously the Burning One's the best in slot for the buffs I get from burning enemies.
I'm not ready yet.
But we shall see.
I need time to prepare that. Out of mana once again.
Should yawn.
I need time to prepare. I lack the needed mana. I need time to prepare.
He would be explosive as well. I just realized, oh my son.
And out of mana. I'm not ready yet.
That's terrible. Take 60% less damage, or is it 40%?
Ready yet. I lack the needed mana.
When I popped off and you gave me just a little bit
I need time. I'm low on precious life.
low key,
I need time to prepare
Come on. Wow.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, me girds. Me girds.
I'm not ready yet.
Fire obelisk. That's another one I hate. What are the chances of
I need time to prepare that.
getting a Shaco from a Nightmare Dungeon, I wonder?
I'm not ready yet.
Defeat is good. Oh
I'm not ready yet. I'm out of mana.
This thing sells for a lot. 414,000. That's crazy. Ooh. Come on. And that is tough to know. Old max crit chance. Middle lucky hit chance. Although I want cooldown reduction and something else. And since I can't roll two. How much longer I have my potion?
Are we buying or selling? Be wary of bandits.
Well, it's sold. No turning back now. Hopped off and your girl gave me just a little bit of honor.
We always the ones who get watch duty.
ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I lack.
Oh, he's getting moved around. What to do? Ooh, we got Wrathful. Let's go. Nope. Not the one I'm looking for. Bro, I feel like I would've got something strong in that ear.
I'm not ready yet. Out of mana.
Hello, welcome to stream.
I need
Sorry, I
time
was a
to
little
prepare
quiet there.
that.
I think I'm trying to find a different build build. I'm doing a lower tier than normal. I figured out a few things, but I tried them out, and I don't feel like they do as much as I originally had thought. So it's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is.
I'm not ready yet.
Still doing a decent chunk of damage. As I get up more Paragons, I'm going to be getting a lot more damage. Although I didn't expect the fire damage to be that much more significant. Yeah, the burn damage to be much more significant, 5% and it's not really... I don't feel like the burning damage is more. It's like 841. So it's not like overly high as I thought it would be. So I have 500% bonus to my burning damage. But I feel like it doesn't do that. It's still burning 900. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what exactly burning damage is, though. So maybe if that's the case, I should probably do some more research. Maybe it's bugged out.
I lack the needed mana.
That could be entirely possible, actually. Thanks for jumping to my stream, by the way. If you want to post a comment, your name, so I can better address you. Blow stuff up, you know, chilling, surviving streams.
I need time to prepare that.
You play Diablo yourself?
ready yet.
Not a fan of those lightning things. Like lightning pulses, they do like no damage. The lightning surge ones that spin around in a circle. I don't know why they have it to where they do no damage.
I need time.
But then they were pretty overpowered on Diablo 3, so I understand. But even then, I'm usually standing in those with no issue. That's so awesome. Gotta be a bug, right?
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, the lightning changes those slap. Yeah, that's really cool. Fooder. Yeah, actually, I got it on my my YouTube channel. If you go to Mystic Cyan King, the only difference between that build and this build, I went over that in the beginning of the stream. The difference between that one and this one is I'm running a control with a Raiment of the Infinite, because when I first made the build, I didn't have the Raiment of the Infinite, and now that I do, I am rocking that. And then now that this has been fixed, that's different, and I think this aspect is new, because I found this today. So, oh, and they buffed the Pyromancy so I can keep my mana up. But as far as abilities and everything, I have everything posted on that the YouTube video, and I have the beginning of this video, or this stream, I went over a little bit more things in depth, and that's pretty my updated video I'll be uploading tomorrow. I think I already have one. Yeah, I uploaded one already today, at midnight.
I need time to prepare that.
I'll probably have a few more updates throughout the week with this too, as I find different things. Because I kind of want to try out using running an Oculus with this. But I don't know how an Oculus is going to run per se. I just know with the Oculus, the Raiment of the Infinite, I don't mistake any timing protocol affects it, which is pretty cool. And I was also thinking on possibly going to try the MCD build version of this as well. But then again, I think it causes my survivability. And this is hardcore, so kind of more about survivability than speed build. And then I also want to switch over to, with the amount of resource generation that I have now, I want to switch over to a different raffle. Well, I'm not running the raffle right now, actually. I still got a chest thing in there. I was running the, oh, this is the Barber. Okay, bet. So I was running the Barber, Malignant part, but I'm not running it currently because I wanted to see how this does without it. Which I assume would be pretty well. I'm actually kind of curious what kind of crits I would get with it though. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, I will get that up. No. No, I'm not trying to die. So yeah, let's say 267 will give me more armor.
I cannot.
I can unsocket that first. Look at that. I'll be moving over to probably tomorrow. I'll just be between like around noonish tomorrow. And I'll probably run a little harder
My burden is too.
My burden is full. Okay, fine. Let's just sell. If my hardcore character dies, I'll probably make a softcore one just to really test out this build and see what I can do with it. But then again, I don't know, I like the difficulty of the hardcore. 8.5 million gold, I bet. Sweet. Yeah, as soon as I push and expires, I'm gonna end the stream. Because everyone's asleep in the house. So, but at the beginning of the stream, I do have, and I have a feel at the last stream that I did as well. I've been going over this build. I've been running the Fireball Sorc since the beginning of the season. So, I've kind of been running it, even though it wasn't the best. I've been running it for quite some time. I have quite a few streams on my YouTube channel, going over all of it, pretty much from the beginning. I didn't talk about it probably as much in the beginning as I am like now near the end. Now that I've kind of got more of a grasp of what's going on. Ooh, poor Slowberg and distant. I'm going for that Oculus. Alright, let's see here. I wanted to run a malignant tunnel. So let's go here. Let's go pick up some invoker thingies. Damn it. Yeah. I have a lot of dungeons. Alright, so we'll scratch that then. Let's go run a dungeon real quick. There's one. Let's see if I can get some hearts. I need to upgrade mine with more to get more armor on them.
Not while I'm in town.
Strange. Either way, that I'm about to level up. 74. With upgrading the mob density. Oh my god, it's so beautiful here. Because everything just blows up like the Helltide. Like if you watch my first stream today, that Helltide is insane. I had a level 77 Necromancer that was pretty much running through it.
I need time.
And he was doing some damage. I'm not gonna lie. But once he saw my fireballs come in, he was like, "I'm gonna follow you." And then he sent me a request. So I joined this party. We ran into the Helltide. I ended up hitting up both of the. Did I? Yeah, I think I hit both of the. Two gifts and mysteries, and I opened like 7 or 8 different chests.
It's locked.
And that shit was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's not often you get to hit that many. I want to say I probably had like 800 to 900 cinders. I killed stuff so fast that we were basically just walking through it because the density was so stupid. Which that's what we all want. You want to walk into a room and destroy everything. But the main thing in this build is the Lovesy Illuminator, because then it bounces. And then if you have a Malignant Heart, the Vicious one, which increases your critical strike damage. There's my level. There's an extra elites.
I need time to prepare that.
It's the most beautiful time of the year.
I need time to
There's a happening.
I'm not ready yet.
fireball problem, your lucky hit chance because of hitting so many enemies is so highly stored. I didn't realize that was really that hard actually.
I'm not ready yet. I gotta be more careful and stop running in.
I'm not ready yet.
No. No. Should check him out before picking it up. Defend that better.
I need time to prepare.
I do want to capture that. Wow. Seventeen 39, 73 and 36.
I need time to prepare that.
Nope. Oh, we did that. If you're still in here, I can give you a quick rundown of the build. So basically, you're going to start off with Firebolt, the Flickering Bolt, just for the extra mana. This is for early on. Once you get the mana regen from the rings, you probably don't need this. I could probably remove this and move it somewhere else. Alright, it's on another 3 mana. Obviously, 5 points in a Fireball, Enhanced Fireball. I'm going for the crit damage build, although I don't think that's behind damage because then now I have to go to where are we going? Yeah, that only does 29, 28 fire damage. If this did more burning damage, then that might be better. But the critical damage is even better. Then I have 1 and 2 Devastation, 3 and Elemental Dominance, 1 hard point and Flame Shield up to Shimmering, Shimmering Teleport, 5 ranks in Teleport, because I got the Raiment, 3 ranks in Elemental Attunement, 1 into Ice Armor, and 1 into the Mana Regen for the Regen. Lots of Lucky Hit Chance, because I want to be able to proc Lucky Hit Chance as much as possible. 1 into Aligning Elements, 3 in a Mana Shield for damage reduction, 3 in Protection for additional barrier. Whenever I use a cooldown, which every time I teleport gives me some extra survivability. 3 in Inner Flames, 3 in a Devouring Blaze, and 3 in a Crippling Blaze. Then I come over here to Inferno, Prime Inferno, and Supreme Inferno. Now, I'm not really using Inferno except for bosses, really, because of Raiment. And then I got 3 into Fury Surge for the extra mana regen whenever they die. 1 into Endless Pyre for just increased burning damage if I leave them behind. And then I have 2 into Warmth, which I had 3 into Warmth, and I technically had 3 here, but I moved it into Teleport. I did have Frost Nova to begin with, but with the Raiment, Teleport, if you don't have Raiment, I would run Teleport, so you could, especially if you're on PC, drop the Inferno, run in the middle of it, drop your Frost Nova, and spam. And then I'm running S2's Ferocity because, you know, your critical strike damage is increased by 25 against enemies who are healthy. And then once they get low, it drops it down to where you get more crit strike. So if you kill them with a critical strike, it gives you both 5% increased crit chance and 25% increased critical hit damage. And then as far as the Paragon board goes, start up the right side going up to, you know, all the way up to here. I'm gonna put this right here. Yeah, so the glyph I went with was Destruction. So you can kind of see where I have here. And then I worked my way up. Came up here, picked up Pyromancy for more damage. Picked up Searing Heat for more critical strike chance by Fireball. Came up here to Combustion for more fire damage, and the surrounding ones for more crit damage and fire damage. Here I picked up Unleash. Once Unleash is 15, which is about to be, I'll have this increase a lot more fire damage for these three. I don't think I'm gonna go over here and get this because it's not gonna, Ashes isn't really worth it. And then from Searing Heat, I went for Burning Instinct for that critical hit damage. See, that's weird. Now it shows that my bonus is 312%. I think that's bugs. Then, you know, I got Keeper of Flames. I didn't get the extra 2% damage reduction from that because it required me getting 6% fire resistance, which isn't really worth it. And then I came back up here, and I got this, Kindling. And then from Kindling, I'm moving over to Safeguard, picked up everything here for the armor and damage reduction. I am going to come back down here, and I'm going to pick up this here, just for the additional damage reduction from burning enemies. And then once I come back, and once I'm done with doing just those, which is probably like 2 levels, I'm going to come back up here, I'm going to pick up all of these, minus the extra dexterity. So I'm probably going to come over here, pick up these 2. Probably have to pick up dexterity, this one, get the glyph, and get most of the ones here except willpower for the additional damage. And then from there, I'm either going to pick up, probably going to pick up Enchantment Master for the non-physical damage, and the enchantments are 20% stronger, because then your Fireball Explosion will be that much stronger. But that's kind of at least the plan. We're going to find out what it looks like. But have a good night, man. Hopefully you subscribe to my channel if you like the content. I will be streaming tomorrow, and I'll have another updated video.